Check out the new designs in the merch store. Howdy folks, how's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Share it everywhere. I'd certainly appreciate it, without a doubt. That's a great way to help out the channel, and not only the channel, but the Battleship Texas as well. Help me get the news out there. Today is October 9th, 2025, and since the Battleship Texas Foundation has received an influx of funds from the state of Texas, there are more happenings topside, which is great for us. Finally something to look at, huh? Now we all know a lot of work has been going on inside, but that we can't get a look at until the ship reopens, unless they open some sort of tour in the meantime. And if they do, you can bet your sweet bippy I'll be there. And yes, for your older folks out there, that is a Rowan and Martin's Lap-In reference. And just as a side note, that is where and I suspect a lot of you, fell in love with Goldie Hawn. But let's switch over to the ship. After all, that's why we're all here. So you can see that one gun tub about to go out of the frame to the right is now being painted. And the tub on the other side, on the port side, that was painted in the last video, we'll see later in this video, has been sanded down. So somebody that's aware of the process of painting a ship's wooden deck, clue us in. Why would it be primed white, then sanded down, then painted, then sanded down? I'm sure that's a process of some sort. Here you can see the gentleman in that gun tub painting with a roller brush, which of course, how else would you do it? Can't spray paint over water like that. So a roller's the only logical way to go. Here in a second, we'll zoom in on this fella. See if we can tell who it is. I know a number of them. I don't know all of them. Now this is the forward starboard gun tub that Travis was talking about in the video he posted. And if you have not seen that, I suggest you check out my video right before this one, as I have covered some of his comments from his video in that video. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on this fella, see if we can tell who it is. Got his back to us, and I cannot tell who that is. However, as a fella that has done a lot of painting with a roller on an extension like that, I can tell you something you probably already know. He's very lucky to not be painting overhead. Over to the left there, you can see a few pallets of deck wood still banded together, waiting to be unbanded and applied to the deck. Of course, before they can do that, they have to fix a lot of the mounting studs. Originally, those were studs welded to the deck. The replacements will be bolts that will go through the deck. Here in these areas, you can see substantial amounts of new deck wood waiting to be installed. Of course, nowhere near what's needed for completion, but there'll be more to follow. Now, while I was there, I did take a drive around Pier 15, her new home. There have been no other modifications done there I can see, other than the parking lot has been completed, which I covered in a few videos back. There has been no construction on any new buildings, so I still assume the blue and white building, as shown in other videos, is going to be her museum building. The pylons that she was secured to at San Jacinto are going to be used or reused at Pier 15. Those will be installed after the ship is moved to the location. As you can see here, the deck planks on the starboard side have been removed, but have not been removed yet on the port side. Folks often come over to see what's going on, sometimes because they know me, and sometimes because they just want to know what's going on, what I'm up to. These kind folks were very curious about the drone and were amazed with its ability. I invited them to wait a few minutes until I got the drone over to the battleship and they could see the battleship through the drone's eye. but they were on their way to take a boat tour around the channel. Let's take a look in at our gun tub painting buddy. As you can see, he has gotten quite a bit done. This clip is only about 7 minutes after the prior clip you just watched. Let's get ourselves lined up here. Nope, not for a gun run. This time, it's a deck check. Now there's something I want you to notice here. Notice how the gun tubs are being completed before the rest of the deck. To me, this is an indicator that the deck guns are restored and ready to come back. I know that a lot of the restoration work and storage work was donated by the company that's doing that work for them. Although I wish I knew, but I don't know who the company is. However, whoever it is, they can only donate so much time and so much space to the restoration of the Battleship Texas before it starts affecting their bottom line. So I'm betting, and I don't know, but I'm betting that those restored deck guns need to get out of the storage area they're in and back on the ship, and this is why the tubs are being completed first. Now this was a one-time zoom pass. Let's do a 4-time zoom pass. Don't get dizzy here, you'll be all right. If you get dizzy, just hang on to that armchair, you'll be fine. We're almost there. Don't blow yet, don't puke, don't puke. Don't puke, you're good, you're good, you're good. There we go, now we're set. All right, it's a 4-time zoom pass. Let's take a closer look at the deck. That deck at one point in time was primered white and has been sanded down so the oakum could be put in. Or I assume that's the reason it was sanded down. Seems like the oakum could have been put in with the primer on the wood. But I don't know the process real well, so I can't speak to that really. Here we got completed gun tub on the left or on the starboard side, and the port side with the man laying in it. That was completed, but now it's been sanded down. So like I say, I don't understand the process. I don't know why you would sand it back down after it's been completed. But there you have it. 40mm AA gun. That one was removed, restored, and put back on the ship. That AA gun right now and its partner on the other side of the ship were not removed, as they were restored in the 89-90 dry docking and are still in good shape and do not need refurbishment work done to them. Radar, just in case you're wondering. Incomplete gun tubs, but they are stripped of their wood now, or decking. These guys look to be just needing paint, except that one right there on the port, the right hand side. That one looks like it still needs primered and painted. Now I do want to point out that I've got 2 new designs in my merch store. Those of you that have been with me for quite some time know that before the battleship was moved, the Battleship Texas Foundation was very secretive with information as to what was going on and when it was going on. I can't say that that's changed a lot, but during that time frame, I used to say that the Battleship Texas Foundation acted like they thought the war was still going on and that U-boats were still out there looking for the Battleship Texas to put a torpedo or 2 in her side. So I've made a t-shirt to that effect. Battleship Texas Foundation member standing on the deck of the Battleship Texas, pointing at a man that's scuba diving with a snorkel, and he's assuming it's a periscope and yelling out, "U-boat!" The other design is Battleship Texas firing those big, beautiful 14-inch guns. Lots of smoke, lots of fire, with the words imprinted, paint the horizon with fire.